Good morning, everyone. Staying to bring you a bit of morning cheer as I head to my assignment. I hope this morning finds you all well. I was thinking, I should think at least 3 times a day, deeply preferentially. I was watching, I was on Instagram, and I saw a post from, and I guess it was from the Shade Room. You know, the Shade Room always has this type of stuff up on it. Where I guess evidently, I'm trying to find me a place to park. Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee's daughter had made some type of post. I guess it may have been an Instagram post where she had posted her father, Russell Simmons, seemingly enraged, yelling at the camera, hands shaking. You know, I mean, I guess when you got that passion in you, you get a little excited. But yeah, he was yelling into the phone at his daughter, and his daughter didn't necessarily, I guess she gave him the dignity of not playing the audio. But still, you know, we could just about imagine. I was saying, I think I heard him say something. I don't have nothing. I was trying to read his lips. I don't have nothing. She took it all. But, you know, I was growing up. I remember when they got married and everybody was talking about how young she was and how long she had been around him. She had been a model and blah, blah, blah. But I guess it was, that was the era. You know, I guess you could say the R. Kelly and Aaliyah era, where I guess, and I'm gonna say it. I guess it was more permissible, even though it wasn't necessarily permissible to be messing around with young girls when you're a certain age. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown, you know, but yeah. So it's like I was reading the comments, and evidently, Russell is out $250 million. So he's understandably upset. You know, I thought he was doing okay, considering, you know, he always comes from his passport, brother paradise of Bali, and he's laying down, he's doing the yoga. It looked like he may have needed to do a little bit of yoga. Maybe he needed to do a little bit of yoga, but for them, for her to put it out on Father's Day was just, I don't know. Russell was very upset, but in the comment section, they were kind of justifying. They said, "Well, look at what he done to her. He groomed her, this, that, and the third." And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess that's a rational, reasonable argument. So, but it's like, well, hell, is that? I guess it depends on who you ask. Is $250 million a suitable price to have? I guess what would be considered the twilight years of your childhood, being shaped and groomed by a man in his 30s. But that's not what. Well, I guess that is what this is about, because we're talking about Russell and how upset he was. But people also saying, you know, this is not the internet. They shouldn't bring this to. She shouldn't have brought this to the internet. The new generation, this, that, and the third. See, it's one thing when it's one particular entertainer or celebrity or public figure's business. When it's out there and it's being put out there and it's being broadcast from platform to platform. But then when I don't know, maybe it's something with Russell. You know, Russell, you know, he's had some, you know, he has his reputation, we'll put it like that. You know, even within the Me Too era, Russell's name came up with some of the more darker figures in the industry. Russell's been associated with. Russell's been associated with the culture vulture class of the entertainment industry, but all in all, to see Russell in such an animated fashion and infuriated as he was quite interesting. And you know, for the ex-wife to come out with a statement, and I guess for the most part the daughter to come out with a statement, but Russell has no words. There's no Russell just gave up no words. Man, I got to go and deal what I got to deal with for these few 12 hours, but $250 million is a lot. But I don't know what this, you know, what being, I guess in the era of being exposed, I don't know what being exposed by your daughter's value is, and what type of relationship you all have. Seemed like you all were friendly when you talk back and forth, but Russell, was you calling, Mr. Simmons, were you calling her friends or boyfriend? And he said he had the ex-husband's name hidden underneath. This shit wild. And it's going to be interesting, I imagine. But I just wanted to come on and bring a little bit of morning cheer and talk about various topics. You know, to perhaps captivate the audience. You all have a great day. Peace and love.